Yes, very good morning, my dear friends. Say good morning. Good morning, sir. Right, come on. So good to see you early in the morning. So nice. So, friends, tell me what is section 7? As I told you very clearly, under GST law, there is no concept of purchase and sale. The only concept is what, my dear friends? Supply. We do not have a word called purchase and sale. The only word we have is supply. For purchase, we say inward supply. For sale, we say outward supply. Correct? And I told you one dialogue called under GST law, GST will apply only if it is supply. If it is supply only, then GST will apply. Very good. And supply concept, as I told you, is dealt with which section, friends? Section 7. Section 7. And 7 is divided into 7.1, 7.2, 7.3 and all. In that 1-2 points we have completed. What is that we completed? Section 7.1a. What is that? Supply includes all forms of supply of goods or services or both, such as sale, transfer, barter, exchange, license, rental, lease or disposal, made or agreed to be made for a consideration by a person in the course or furtherance of business. That is section 7.1a. What is section 7.1b? Import of services. Import of services for a consideration, whether or not in the course or furtherance of business. Whether you import for business use or you import for personal use, still GST will apply. What is section 7.1a? Activities by an association to its members is taxable and association members are treated as separate persons. Very good. And at the end of the previous session, we covered 1-2 interesting points, but we could not complete that, which we'll complete today. That is section 7.1c, read with schedule 1, which talks about transactions regarded as supply, even though there is no consideration. So the name itself is so wonderful. We are talking about those cases where it is supply, even though consideration is not there. I already told one dialogue called, normally only people try to pay GST when consideration is there. And we are talking about special cases where it is supply, even though there is. How many points are there in this? 4 points. 2 points we discussed already. But the first point, friends, come on. Permanent transfer or disposal of business asset on which ITC is claimed. That line is very important, on which ITC is claimed. If ITC is not claimed, this point will not apply. I'll give an example on this. What is the example we discussed? Shiva Teja donated mobile phone with a wonderful heart. That donation is still becomes supply, even though there is no consideration. Good. Second point. Supply between distinct or related persons in the course or furtherance of business. What is that line, friend? Supply between distinct or related persons in the course or furtherance of business. Who are distinct persons? PAN is same, but GST number is different. One establishment is in one state, another establishment is in another state. Then also we call them as distinct persons. So supply between distinct or related persons in the course or furtherance of business. Friends, tell me, who are related persons? Employer, employee, legally recognized partners. Exactly, one person controls other person. We both are controlled by third person. We both are together controlling a third person. Members of family. Is the word family defined? If law doesn't define the word family, you know, people will recollect childhood and they will tell all Indians are brothers and sisters. So is the word family defined? Yes. Family covers what? Spouse and children. They are always covered. Spouse and children. Next. Parents, grandparents, brothers and sisters. Parents, grandparents, brothers and sisters are covered only if they are dependent. Wholly or? In exam, don't go and write partly. The answer should be wholly or mainly. Exactly. So first category is spouse and children. Second category is parents, grandparents, brothers and sisters, only if they are dependent. Wholly or mainly. Next, what else we discussed? One of them is a sole agent or a distributor. In exam, don't go and write SOUL. It is SOLE. It is not soul. It is SOLE. Soul. Only one. Last one. Any person directly or indirectly holds, controls or owns. What percent? 25% or more of the shares of both of them. Clear, friends? These are all the categories of what person? related person. So the second point clearly talks about supplies between distinct or related persons in the course or furtherance of business. Clear? We have 1-2 more points in that. We'll discuss that and figure out 1-2 questions as well. Ready? One second. Yes, thank you. We are talking about the third point in which section, friends? 7.1c. Read with schedule. Very good. The third point talks about, come on, listen very clearly, sir. Transfer of goods. Come on, friends. What is the line used, sir? Transfer of goods from principal to agent or vice versa, provided agent issues invoice to customer. What is that line, friends? Provided what? Agent issues invoice to customer in his own name. It's a very, very interesting line, friends. Come on, read that line. Don't write. Relax. Relax 5 minutes. We'll complete 1-2 points. Then I'll give time for you to write. Relax. Concentrate, friends. Come on. What's that line used? Transfer of goods. Are we talking about the word called sale of goods? Transfer. It's a transfer of goods. By whom? From whom? Principal to an agent. So we know principal to agent. In your CMA foundation or inter, you would have heard about something called consignment accounts. Inter or foundation? Okay, wherever it is. Heard somewhere consignment accounts? In consignment accounts, are we selling the stock? No. What is that we are doing? Exactly. Technically, in local language, we call it as stock transfer. Is stock transfer a sale? No. But GST law is telling, even though it is not a sale, still it is supply. Because in GST law, nowhere they use the word sale or purchase. The only word used is supply, which has got a very wide meaning, my dear friends. But we need to understand something important. Transfer of goods from principal to agent or vice versa, provided, come on, read, what is that line given? Agent issues invoice to the customer in his what name? Own name. So listen very clearly here now. Sir, there is a principal. There is an agent. There is a principal, there is an agent. Principal has done stock transfer. That means what? It is not sale of goods. Correct, no friends? And this agent will supply the stock to whom? Customers. For which agent will get what? Exactly. Very good answer. Agent source of income. Agent source of income is nothing but commission. I repeat one more time. Agent source of income is nothing but commission. Sir, agent source of income is not profit. It is commission. You might ask, sir, commission is also profit only, no? Sir, generally with the word profit we use when we are buying and selling. But when acting as an agent for which we are getting commission, we don't use the word profit. We use the word commission. Getting the point, everybody? So what is the source of income for agent? Commission. On this commission, who will pay GST? Agent is liable to pay GST. But my question is not about commission. My question is primarily about what is the tax treatment for the stock transfer. What is tax treatment for? Stock transfer. Now tell me, when principal is sending the stock to agent, is he selling the stock? Last time I'm asking. No. What is he doing? Now what agent will do? He will sell to the customer. Now, when selling to the customer, there are two possibilities here. Listen very clearly here. Agent issues invoice to customer in the name of principal. I repeat one more time. Agent issues invoice to whom, sir? Customer. Agent issues invoice to the customer in the name of principal. Then what law told is P2A is not taxable. What is P2A? Principal to agent is not taxable. That means very clearly what law is trying to tell is that principal to agent taxable or not will depend upon whose name invoice is being issued. I repeat one more time, last time. Principal to agent taxability will clearly depend upon on whose name agent is issuing invoice to the customer. Getting the point, everybody? Next point you see. Issues invoice to customer. Issues invoice to customer in the name of whom, sir? In the name of agent only. Then what will happen is very clearly P2A will definitely become taxable. I hope you are getting clarity, friends. So whenever there is a stock transfer principal to agent or agent to principal, that taxability will depend upon in whose name the agent is issuing invoice to the customer. If agent issues invoice to the customer in the name of principal, then principal to agent will become taxable. But if agent issues invoice to the customer, I repeat again, if agent issues invoice to the customer in the name of agent, then principal to agent is taxable. But if agent issues invoice to the customer in the name of principal, then principal to agent is not taxable. Is that getting clarity? Everybody, friends? Now listen. Same logic will apply even in case of credere agent. Friends, heard this word credere agent? Who is that? I didn't ask where you heard. Conservative accounts, it seems. Correct. Some are telling correct answer only. Sir, credere agent is somebody who will get extra commission for undertaking the responsibility to recover the bad debts. Exactly. If undertaker is responsible to recover the money from the debtors, for which he will get extra commission. That is technically called credere commission. Correct, no friends? Now I'll tell you something very important. Listen very clearly. Please carefully concentrate. Then we can write all this. Sir? Case 1. P2A. There is a stock transfer for 1 lakh. And A to C means agent to customer. Invoice in the name of principal. I repeat one more time, invoice in the name of principal. Now what has happened is customer did not make payment on time, for which interest is charged. For which what my difference? Interest is charged. Let us say 1,000 rupees. Clear, friends? Now first question you tell me, P2A, is it taxable? Speak out. 100% answer is no. Why? Invoice issued by agent in the name of, so P2A is not taxable. But P2C, is it taxable? Speak out. Yes, everyone, sir? Yes, 100% answer is yes. On what? Sorry? 1 lakh? Sir, GST will come on 1,01,000. Any interest, late fees or penalty which is collected from recipient, that will be included in the value of supply. And the GST will come on entire 1 lakh. Entire 1,01,000. So getting the point? Everybody please reply. All of us. Next point you see very clearly. Please concentrate. Case 2. P2A value is 1 lakh. Then A to C invoice in the name of agent. Automatically what will become answer? This 1 lakh will become taxable. And this particular agent, what has happened is a credere agent. This particular agent is credere agent. And what he told is that within 30 days, if customer does not pay, agent will pay. I repeat one more time. Within 30 days, if customer does not pay, who will pay, sir? Agent will pay. So getting the point, everybody? Now what has happened is, in 30 days, customer did not pay as expected. In 30 days, customer did not pay. But agent paid 1 lakh to principal. Sir, I hope you are getting the point. And agent subsequently collected 1,01,000. I repeat one more time. He subsequently collected 1,01,000 from customer. How much collected, friends? 1,01,000 from customer. Already principal got how much? Speak out. Now what is the extra amount? What is the story? On this 1,000 will GST come. You got the issue here? Open your material. I'll tell you page number 12. Clarification with what, my dear friends? Credere agent. Treatment of interest charged on what loan, sir? Temporary loan provided by DCA to buyer. So getting the point, everybody? Speak out. See the right side point first, where DCA is an agent. That is what we are talking now. Sir, who's DCA? Credere agent. Where credere agent is an agent under para 3 of schedule 1. So that is what we are talking here. Please see. Is an agent, no? Sir, P2A is taxable, no, sir? Yes, sir, if P2A is not taxable, we are not talking about at all about anything. Sir, when P2A is taxable, ultimately principal only will enjoy whole money. Sir, this entire 1,01,000 is going to whose pocket? No, first case. Entire 1,01,000 is going to whose pocket? Principal pocket. Agent is not a... No, agent is not a credere agent. I didn't tell that. And moreover, I did not tell you that this P2A is taxable. P2A taxability will come only when agent issues invoice to customer in his own name. Exactly. Now get back. Read that line again. Where DCA is an agent. When DCA will be agent under para 3? When agent issues invoice to customer in his own name. This is what happened here, no? Read again one more time here. Second case scenario. Come on. Agent issues invoice to customer in the name of? Very good. Now read the line. The temporary short-term transaction-based credit. I repeat one more time. The temporary, what is that line? Short-term transaction-based credit is subsumed. We know what is subsumed? Included in the supply of goods. Getting the point? And the value of interest charge for such credit would be, what, my dear friends? Required to be included in the value of supply of goods. Getting the point, everyone? Now what is the answer then? GST will come on 1,01,000. Getting the point, everybody? But one note I will give. Same scenario, but invoice is issued by agent in the name of, I hope we are getting clarity. Students should not tell me, sir, last point that only you told. No, sir, last point what I told, case 1 is not a credere agent. Please don't confuse yourself. First case what I told is not a credere agent. Correct, no? Second case is what? Second case is credere agent. In the credere agent, what is the situation I gave first? Agent is giving invoice to customer in agent's own name. Now what is the other point I am writing? Same scenario, but invoice is issued by agent in the name of principal. Now tell me, it is whose money ultimately? Correct. Very good answer you told. It is whose money ultimately? Principal's money. Sir, logic you apply here. If P2A is taxable, then agent is selling to customer. Correct, no? Then agent will, whatever money is coming, will keep with whom? Sir, again I'll ask, don't confuse yourself, listen very clearly. There is a principal, there is an agent. Principal has done stock transfer to agent. Principal has done stock transfer to an agent. Then agent is selling it to customer. Clear, no? Agent already paid money to principal. And agent is giving to customer invoice in the name of? I repeat one more time. Agent is giving invoice to the customer in the name of agent only. So repeat very clearly one more time. Principal has done a stock transfer to agent. Agent is giving invoice to customer in the name of agent. Now tell me, when agent is giving invoice to customer in the name of agent, P2A, what will happen? P2A will definitely become taxable. P2A is definitely taxable. When P2A is taxable, P will take money from A. Already the transaction is over. Whatever money agent will get from customer, who will enjoy that money? Of course. Now got the logic now here? Speak out. Now, that is why what law told here in first situation, here you see, in credere agent, invoice is in the name of agent. Within 30 days, who should pay? Customer should pay. If customer doesn't pay, who should pay? Agent. And agent already collected 1,01,000. But this 1,01,000 will go to whom? Exactly. So law is telling GST will come on entire 1,01,000. I hope you're understanding. But if same scenario, invoice is issued by agent in the name of principal. In the name of principal. So what will happen here is, they are acting this principal to agent. What will happen? It is not taxable. But still, agent is recovering the debts. Correct or not? Speak out, friends. And agent paid 1 lakh already. Agent paid 1 lakh already. Speak out, friends. Agent already paid 1 lakh. But the balance 1,000 is retained by whom, sir? Exactly. This 1,000 is retained by agent. It is not given to principal. In previous example, 1,01,000 is completely enjoyed by agent. In the previous example, 1,01,000 completely enjoyed by agent because already agent paid 1 lakh to him, no? Speak out, friends. But here we are talking about a situation where invoice is issued by agent in the name of principal. If it is the name of principal, then P2A will not be taxable. Correct, friends? The beautiful point here, what they told in the law is, this 1,000 is not taxable. Why it is not taxable? There is one reason. Listen very clearly. That is, service by way of extending loans or advances. Service by way of what, sir? Extending loans or advances, where consideration is interest or discount, is exempt. Come on, friends, read that line again. Service by way of extending loans or discount, loans or advances, where consideration, interest or discount is exempt. Except, I will tell you one point. Interest on credit card. Sir, that is the reason why, listen very clearly. Practically, when we take a loan from a bank, for loan, we pay every month EMI, sir. EMI means what? Equated monthly installments. And EMI consists of what? Principal and interest. Sir, EMI, of course, consists of principal and interest. On the interest, bank will never charge GST. On the interest, bank will never charge GST because interest is exempt. Getting the point? When we put a fixed deposit in the bank, I repeat one more time. When we put a fixed deposit in the bank, from the bank we take interest. On the interest, we will also never charge GST. The classic example I'll give, sir. Shiva, Teja, a registered person in GST. I'm registered in GST, boss. Then I'm registered in GST. So every rupee, whatever I get, I have to pay GST. Yes or no? Yes, sir. I have a fixed deposit in the bank on which interest is coming. But I never pay GST on that interest. The reason because it is exempt. Only where it is taxable is interest on credit card. Interest on credit card payment when we make delay, we have to pay interest, no sir. On that interest, GST will come. If not, on interest, there is never a GST as such. Getting the point, everybody? Now the whole summary of this, I will tell in one line. I'll tell you in one line. Should I tell you one line now? If principal to agent is taxable, if principal to agent is, interest is also taxable. If principal to agent is not taxable, interest also is not taxable. Get back. See now? See right side point again, one more time. One more time you see right side point. What is right side point? DCA is agent under para 3. Agent under para 3 means what? P2A is. If P2A is taxable, interest is also. Now got the logic, no sir, here? So getting clarity, everybody? All of us, my dear friends? Sir, getting clarity, please reply, sir, please reply. Clear, no? Left side you see now. DCA is not an agent. That means what? Sir, now I'll ask you one question, sir. 90% are happy faces. 3-4 faces are looking little bit surprised. Somewhere this is not going in mind, sir. I will repeat for the last time, okay? What did I write left side, you see? P2A is, no, what did I write? P2A is, sir, common sense I will apply. You think logical common sense. Forget DCA, forget GST, forget everything, okay? You are a principal. I am agent. You have sent stock to me. Tomorrow, I will sell that stock to customer. I am selling on your name only. I am selling on your name only, not on my name. Now tell me, when I am giving invoice in your name, I am selling on your name. It is whose money? Your money only, no? Don't tell principal agent. Tell my money, your money, okay? Your money only, no? But what I am telling, don't worry. I will recover your money. Within 30 days, if he doesn't pay, I will pay you. but interest and all I will only take. Yes or no, sir? Yes. Now tell me, I'm giving service to you, no? What service I gave? That service is as good as giving an advance. Giving an advance or giving a loan. For time pass I'm giving. For which what I'm getting? Interest. How much interest I got? Large tenant don't pay GST on it. Large tenant don't pay GST on it. Will you speak out, sir? Yes, next situation. You are principal. I am agent. You sent me stock. Okay? And I am giving invoice to customer in my own name. Once I am giving invoice in my own name, it is whose money is here? My money is here. And P2A, law is telling interest also pay tax. Are you getting the clarity? Now read the left side box. DCA is not an agent under para 3 of schedule 1. Temporary short-term transaction based loan. Correct only, you know? Is an independent supply of service by DCA to recipient. On what basis? Principal to principal basis, because it's not an agent. Because it's not an agent as per GST law. The interest being charged by DCA would not form part of value of supply of goods supplied. I hope we are getting clarity on this. Everybody said, I took so much time because it's important to understand this very clearly. So if DCA is an agent, interest also will form part of value of supply. But if DCA is not an agent, interest will not form part of value of supply because it is separate transaction altogether. Fully clear, sir? Yes. Everybody, friends? Yes, done. Take it then. And the commission is separate transaction altogether. So this third point clearly says transfer of goods from principal to agent when agent issues invoice to the customer in his own name. So principal to agent, whether taxable or not, clearly depend upon how agent is giving invoice to customer. If agent is giving in his own name, P2A is taxable. If agent is giving invoice in the name of principal, then P2A is not taxable. And if P2A is taxable, interest also will be included in the value of supply. We'll tell like this. That is the meaning, no. If P2A is taxable, interest will also be included in the value of supply. But if P2A is not taxable, interest is not included in value of supply. Getting clarity? Done. that this case 1 is clearly a case of not a declaratory agent. Don't confuse yourself again, okay? The declaratory agent story will come only when he is undertaking the responsibility to recover the debtor's right. Interest is, I'll add one line. Interest is charged and recovered by principal. Okay, no? It's not recovered by agent. Recovered by agent means obviously it's declaratory agent, no then? Then can I scroll? Can I change? So net summary, what is the story, my dear friends? If P2A is taxable, the interest will be included in the value of supply. And if P2A is not taxable, interest is not included in the value of supply. And P2A taxable or not will depend upon invoice issued by agent, whether in the name of agent or in the name of principal. That's it. Come on, friends. Section 7(1)(c) read with schedule 1. We are done with 3 points. What the first one? Repeat again. Permanent transfer or disposal of business asset on which ITC is claimed. Second, supply between distinct or related persons in the course or furtherance of business. Third one, transfer of goods from principal to agent, where invoice is issued by the agent in his own name. That's it. Getting clarity, everybody? Finally, come on, the last point in section 7(1)(c), read with schedule 1. Come on, friends. Import of service by a person from a related person. I am sure we already know who is a related person. Import of service by a person from a related person or from any of his establishment outside India in the course or furtherance of business. Come on, friends, listen here. Yeah, concentrate. Come on, concentrate. What is the last point written? Import of service. That means what? We are importing a service by a person. Did we say by a specific person? By a person. Person means anybody. By a person. From whom? Exactly. We are importing only from a related person. Related person means already we know employer, employee recognized partners, members of family, controlling the other person. Both are controlled by same person. Both are controlling a third person. We discussed all that. Import of service by a person from a related person or from any of his establishment outside India. In the course or? That means we did not import for personal purpose. We imported for business purpose. Are we clear with this? Listen very clearly, think properly, and give me the answer. Okay? Mr. Shiva Teja. What I'm doing is, I'm constructing a house in India. I repeat one more time. I'm constructing a house in India. And one of my brother, Ravi Teja, he is one top, very good, top architect. He is in US and he is my brother, example. Okay, he is a top architect in US. I called my brother one day and I told him, I want you to give excellent design for my house. Excellent design for the house. And overnight, he prepared some wonderful design and he gave it to me. I asked him, how much should I pay? Then he told, Anna, he told her, I don't want anything. He did not collect single rupee also. That means there is no consideration. So sweet of my brother. What a lovely brother we have. After 2 minutes, you will realize what he is. Yeah? He told no consideration. Tell me, guys, first case, is it a supply? No? Sure. Why? It is not in the course of furtherance of business. And we should always see from receiver point of view. Import, no. Sir, normally, sir, listen very clearly. Normally, in the course or furtherance of business, we will see from supplier point of view. But in case of import, we should always see from receiver point of view. Importer, that's what. Clear, friends? Is it supply? Speak out. No. Very good. No. Okay. Story is still pending. Second question. What would be your answer if it is office? If it is Shiva Teja office. Okay, we'll see a vote. Come on. How many of you say yes? Okay, half the class. Oh, 70%. Yes only, no? No, you taught till here, again you have done like this. How many of you say no? Oh. Okay, yes people, can you please tell me why yes? Because it is for office, it is in the course of furtherance of business. Speak out, friends. That feeling you got, no? Very good, but the answer is no. The reason for that is, what feeling you got, that feeling is correct. Sometimes our feelings are correct only. That feeling is correct that it is in the course of furtherance of business. But still the answer is no, because brother is not a related person. So brother only, no? So what? Brother is a related person only if he is dependent, wholly or mainly. Not partly. What partly? Wholly or mainly. Now one student is seeing my face. Sir, how do you know your brother is not dependent on you? By seeing the question, how will we know? I told no, sir. Top. Not normal top. Top architect is dependent on me. Then, speak out, sir. Story is not over. Next question. Think properly until, okay? What would be your answer if it is house only, but he gave good design? No. I called him one day. After that, I told him, how much should I pay? He told, transfer 2 lakhs. I told, 2 lakhs? Samudu. Then he told, that only, this only. You understood the dialogue, no? Exactly. He told that like that and asked me to transfer, how much, sir? 2 lakhs. But Shiva Teja paid 2 lakhs. Is it supply? How many of you say yes? Few of them. How many of you say no? Is someone not telling answer for anything, sir? What are you thinking, sir? Huh? What is that? 100% answer is, sir, RCM and all keep aside, sir. No, question is not about RCM. Yes or no, that's all. 100% answer is yes, because of 71B, not because of 71C. What is 71B? Import of services for a consideration, whether or not in the course of furtherance of business. So once there is a consideration, your brain should switch off 71C and switch on 71B. Sir, brain should activate 71C only when there is no consideration. Once consideration is there, 71C should get switched off. 71C will come into picture only and only when there is no consideration. Are we getting clarity? Next question. Same story. It is not for my home, but for my office. And he taken 2 lakhs from me. Is it supply? Yes, because of 71B only. Whether or not in the course of furtherance of business. Are you getting clarity? Next question. Shiva Teja is in India. Mrs. Shiva Teja, my wife, is in US. Example, she's here only. Okay? She's in US. She's one top architect. Okay, very good. And I told her to give design for the house, which is to be constructed in India. I told how much should I pay. She told It's okay, don't pay anything. It's okay. Are you? No, sir. It's okay, don't pay anything. I did not pay anything, there is no consideration. Tell me, is it supply? House only? What? Yes, sir. Answer is no, because it is not in the course of furtherance of business. Sir, now I'll write something. Listen very clearly, sir. Import of services. Import of services for consideration without consideration. For consideration, again two categories. Course or furtherance of business, not in the course or furtherance of business. In both the cases it is supply because of 7(1)(b). Getting the point, everybody? Once there is without consideration, we will see not in the course or furtherance of business, in course of furtherance of business. Not in the course of furtherance of business, it is not a supply. In the course of furtherance of business, no. Again we will see two category. Not from related person. What will happen? Not a supply. From related person, this will become supply. This answer is coming because of 7(1)(c). So in 7(1)(c), it is important that it should be from related person, and that too it should be in the course or furtherance of business. If any condition failed, then gone. Get the point, everybody? So what are the two important conditions? Number one, it should be from related person. That too should be in the course or furtherance of business. Are we all getting clarity? Everybody please speak out. All of us, my dear friends. Come on, before you write. Look at this page number 7, question number 7. Schedule 1, 2, 3. First point you see. First point you see, please, come on. Need not pick up the book. Leave it. Big book is not required. Leave it. Look at this. Leave it. Sudama Associates, a registered supplier, disposes means what? Transferred. Computers owned by the business without consideration. Once without consideration, our brain should switch on. Very good. And it has not claimed input tax credit on computer. Examine whether disposal of computer by Sudama Enterprises qualifies as supply under Schedule 1. 100% answer is no, because what is covered is only permanent transfer or disposal of business asset on which ITC is claimed. Here ITC is not claimed, so 7(1)(c) Schedule 1 first point will not apply. Full clarity? Next question you see. Prithvi Enterprises appoints Champak to procure certain goods from the market. Sir, this point is very interesting, okay? See very clearly. Very interesting, very clearly you see. Prithvi Enterprises appoints Champak to procure what? Goods on the market. Champak identifies various supplier who can provide the goods as decided by Prithvi Enterprises. That means what? Prithvi told Champak, find out, I want to buy some goods. You find out who is good. And Champak identified and asked the supplier Satya Manufacturers to send goods and issue invoice directly to. Then what is Champak doing? He is searching for the agent. He is finding as an agent. Technically, technical language, terminology, what we use is, he is called as a procurement agent. What agent? Clear? No question is understood, no? See the question what they're asking. You are required to determine whether Champak can be considered as an agent of Prithvi Enterprises as per Schedule 1. 100% answer is no. Because agent is somebody who supplies or procures the goods. Listen very clearly. Who supplies or procures the goods on behalf of principal. He was procured the goods, sir. Here you will tell, sir, he procured. No, he did not procure the goods. He identified only the supplier. If he is undertaking the supply, then only we call him as an agent. Now see the language here. See the answer. Principal-agent relationship falls within the ambit of Schedule 1 only where the goods being procured by agent on behalf of principal are invoiced in the name of agent. In that case, further provision of the goods by agent to principal without consideration would be covered in Schedule 1 and thus will qualify as supply. Champak is only acting as what agent? And is no way involved himself in supply or receipt of goods. Invoice issued in the name of Prithvi Enterprise only and not Champak. Hence, Champak is not an agent. Like this, sometimes they'll ask in the exam. Clear, no? We wrote the third point, principal to agent, no? Add one note. Write one note. No place, top you write. Or bottom you write. But you should write. Okay? Don't write all that. I will tell what to write. Okay? Yeah, write down. Schedule 1, para 3. Write like this. Schedule 1, para 3. Para 3 only, no? Schedule 1, para 3 does not apply. Schedule 1, para 3 does not apply. Schedule 1, para 3 does not apply to a procurement agent. Schedule 1, para 3 does not apply to a procurement agent since he is not involved in supply or receipt of goods. Put a hyphen. Circular number 57 by 31 by 2018. 57 by 31 by 2018. Dated 4th September 2018. The moment I make you write that, question will start coming in the student brain. So should we remember all circular numbers? Answer is no. I will tell you which are mandatory, you should remember, that you remember. Enough. Okay, sir? Unless I tell it is mandatory, it's not required. Some are there, like hardly 7, 8 are there, which are important that you should remember. If not, not required. Clear, friends? Institute doesn't expect you to write circular number. But 100% let me tell you, Institute expects you to write with section number. That is not there, it's not acceptable. Final students know, sir. You cannot expect an answer without section number because you should have that mastery. Clear? Done. Take it. Come on. Over. So what is the last point? Come on, repeat again. Finally. Import of services by a person from a related person or from any of establishment outside India in the course or furtherance of business. Take it. I hope we are clear with the story of Shiva Teja and Ravi Teja. So related person covers members of family. It covers spouse and children. Parents, grandparents, brothers and sisters only if they are dependent. That too, how dependent, my dear friends? Wholly or mainly. Which section defines that word family, my dear friends? 249. Very good. Important definition, don't forget. So once it is for consideration, then 71C will not come into picture, my dear friends. 71C will come into picture only when there is no consideration. And that too, it is no consideration. It must be in the course or furtherance of business. That too, it must be from related person. So I can proceed. Come on. So we are done with discussion about section 7.1a, 7.1aa, 7.1b, and then 7.1c. Next point is, my dear friends, We're talking about something called section 7(1)(a). And this concept is dealt by schedule 2, my dear friends, which clearly talks about what are regarded as supply of goods and what are regarded as supply of services. And the point is very clear. In order to call it as goods, my dear friends, there must be transfer of right along with title. Transfer of right along with what, my dear friends? Title, which can be either immediately or at future date. I repeat one more time. What is that line used, sir? Transfer of right along with title. Not just right is given, ownership also gone, title also gone. Only then we call it as supply of goods. Correct? When we buy a car is completely transferred on our name, no? Friends? But the word used there is either immediately or at future date. Sir, heard of something called installment system and hire purchase system? What is the difference? In installment, ownership will pass on payment of first installment. Hire purchase, ownership will pass on payment of last installment. Even though it is passing at future date, still it is called supply of goods only. That's the point I want to tell. Even though ownership is passing at future date, still it is called supply of goods. You got the logic now here? Services. Transfer of right along with transfer of title. Next one. Information technology. That is also regarded as service only. Next one. Agreeing to do something. Or, interesting word I'll write now. Agreeing to do something or not to do something. Sir, understood this word? If somebody is telling, you don't do this, I will give this much. That is all service only, no? Free. Somebody is telling, you don't do this activity, I'll give you this much money. So you are not doing something which you can do. That is all service only. Technically, we call it as forbearance to act. What do we call it, my dear friends? Forbearance to act. Agreeing to do something or not to do something. Temporary transfer of copyrights. That is also service. Friends, getting clarity? Next, I'll write one very interesting word. I hope you'll tell the answer properly. That is job work. Friends, heard this word job work anytime? Can somebody tell me what is the meaning? Okay, there's one more word called subcontract. Heard this word? Are these two same? No? What is the difference? Not necessarily. What, madam? According to will of customer. Subcontract? According to will of supplier. The subcontract means, okay, I'll tell it in simple terms. Subcontract means a part of the contract, listen 1 minute here. Subcontract means a part of the contract is completely outsourced to a third party. But job work is a case where we give the materials and get the work done. Classic example, boys or girls for that matter, we go to a tailor, give a shirt cloth piece and ask him to stitch the shirt. What the tailor is doing is called job work. We give the materials and get the work done. That's called job work. Now don't tell me, sir, buttons and all will not give. Sir, buttons you might not give, but shirt cloth piece you are only giving, no? So speak out, friends. That is called job work. Working on another person's goods. Working on another person's goods. That is called job work. Are we clear? Next one. Restaurant activity. They have clarified that restaurant and catering is deemed to be service. Food and beverages, exactly. Today asking, sir, what if it is Swiggy, Zomato, parcel? Still service only. Is that clear? Finally, one more point I will add there is works contract. Sir, heard this word works contract? What is works contract? Tell, 1 second. Tell me the answer. What is works contract? Labor. That is called labor contract. Then what is works contract? Okay, I'll explain. I understood you don't know. Let me explain. So listen. Sir, works contract is a contract. This word is used when there is element of service as well as goods. For example, I called a painter and I gave him one paint box. And I told him, you please paint this entire room. What he is giving is called service. Correct, no? Next situation. I go to a paint shop, purchase one paint box, then it becomes a goods. Last situation. I called a painter and I told him, I want you to paint this entire room. Whatever material is required, you only bring. Painting, you should only do. Tell how much should I pay? Lump sum. That is called works contract, where there is element of service as well as goods. Correct, no? But don't go and apply this logic wherever you want. I am telling this point because some student will get one doubt now. Sir, when I go to saloon, I pay 200 rupees or 500 rupees and get head massage done. Oil bottle, I don't take from home. He is pouring oil and then doing massage. Oil is goods, massage is service. Is it works contract, sir? That kind of doubt will come to your brain. That is where law is very clear. They use the word works contract in relation to immovable property. So don't tell massage and all. Works contract in relation to what, sir? Immovable property. Works contract is always deemed to be a service, my dear friends. There is no doubt about it. Works contract is always deemed to be a service. So actually in works contract, there is element of goods and service both, no? But under GST law, it is deemed to be a, that is a beautiful point. Works contract is a contract where there is element of goods as well as service, but under GST law, it is deemed to be a service. So are we getting clarity? Speak out, my dear friends. Come on, pick up your material once. Section 7, 1A. Page number 13. See the first point. Transfer of title in goods. What do you call it? Transfer of right. See that line? Transfer of right without transfer of title. What do you call it, friends? Service. There. Right? No. Next, transfer of title in goods under an agreement which stipulates that property in the goods shall pass at future date upon payment of full consideration. Still it is called with the title we wrote. Oh wait, same thing we repeated them. Transfer of right, here also we wrote same line. Transfer of right without title. Okay, fine. Both cases how same point will come. Sir, simple logic, sir. When we buy the car, title is transferred on our name. It is called supply of goods. When we take car on rent, it will become your car. Right has come. For that one day, you are the owner. Sir. Yeah, that's small historical issue. Take it. Come on, get back. Thank you. Transfer of right without transfer of title, what do you call it? Supply of service. Next, transfer of title under an agreement which stipulates that property shall pass at future date. upon payment of full consideration. It is called supply of goods. We wrote one line, transfer of title, transfer of right with the title, either immediately. Example you see, installment system, hire purchase system, goods sent on approval. Oh my God, heard this word? Sale of goods on approval basis. What will happen there? If customer approves, we'll get the payment. If it doesn't approve, he'll send back the goods. But there should be some time limit for that, no? That time limit we'll talk in time of supply. Next, 6 months there is something like that, correct. Then, land and building, lease, tenants, easement, license, they will all come under a supply of service. Leasing or letting of building, obviously supply of service. Correct, no friends? Treatment or process, any treatment or process which is applied on another person's goods. Example, it is called supply of service. Goods forming part of business are transferred or disposed by owner. Starting only they clearly told goods. Owner, person carrying on business, uses or allows to use business assets for what use, sir? It is supply of service. Because ownership is not transferred. We are just allowing him to use it. Next point, important, put a star mark. So listen, there is one person, Mr. A. Okay, he is having one Bata store. Bata. Footwear, sir. Bata footwear store. Okay, one fine day, he realized that business is not working properly. The reason because Bata company is very good, but he put up the store in a wrong place, to wrong customers. Sir, sometimes in life, no, there is something called right person at right place. Right person at wrong place also is of no use. Wrong person at right place also is no use. Right person at right place only is useful. You're getting what I'm saying, no? Exactly. So, let me repeat again. That person, that shop was not working. Footwear shop was not working. He was a registered person. One fine day he thought, turnover is, he did not close. One fine day he thought, turnover is going below 20 lakhs. Why should I keep registration with me? He went for cancellation of registration. Then what law will tell? Go for cancellation. But whatever stock is there, please reverse the credit. Because when you purchase the stock, I gave you ITC, no? Now you please reverse the credit. This is one situation. Next situation, you are telling, I will close the business. Law is telling, close. But whatever stock is there, pay tax and close. Is it supply of goods or service? Goods, obviously. Read that line. If the owner ceases means what? Stops. Sir, we know, no, cease fire, stop fire, correct. The owner ceases to be a taxable person, then business assets will be assumed to be supplied by him in the course or furtherance of business. Immediately before he ceases to be a taxable person. Supply of goods. But see one line below. This is not applicable when, sir, business is transferred as a going concern to another person. Mr. A transferred business to B as a going concern. I don't think I have to teach you what is going concern. Fundamental accounting assumption. Going concern, consistency, accrual. Next, business is carried on by personal representative who is deemed to be a taxable person. Next, renting of immovable property. Next point, I will talk in detail in the next session. I will have to talk a lot about something called OC, before OC, after OC, construction service. We'll talk in detail about the next point. That we'll talk later. Next class I'll complete. Next, temporary transfer of permitting use or enjoyment of development, design, programming, customization of software, obviously service only. Agreeing to an obligation to refrain from an act or tolerate an act or situation or to do an act. So doing something is also service. Not doing something is also service. Accepting is also a service. Correct? No. Sometimes we tell our friends, no, can you do me a favor? They will ask what? Please keep silently. That is only favor only, no? Sir. But if consideration is there, they are only taxable. Consideration is not there. Also taxable. Only if it is covered in 7.1c. A simple equations here. A and B both are fighting. A and B both are fighting. There is one person called C who is a close friend of B. A and B are fighting like anything. Left and right they are given to each other. C came in between. C came between. Whom he should support? B. Because best friend of B, no. He came there to help B. A told C, stay out of this. Then C told, I will not go. Then A told, go out. I will give you 2 plates of Mysore bonda. He told Mysore bonda. Okay, and he went. Did he do something? Yes, he has done something. What is that? He has done something by not doing something. That is also supply only, no, sir. Student is asking, we should pay tax, sir. Is your turnover more than 20 lakhs? Sir, we are not talking about pay tax and all. We are talking about supply or not. Clear, no? Next question, next point. Activity of transfer of what? Tenancy right. This also we'll talk separately. We'll talk separately. This point I'll keep it on hold. Next class I'll complete this. Works contract service, done. What is works contract service? Where there is element of goods as well as service. Next one, already we know that. Supply by way of or as a part of any other service in any manner whatsoever of goods being food or any article for human consumption. Control. Other than alcoholic liquor for human consumption. Because alcoholic liquor for human consumption is not covered in Coke, Sprite. Exactly, covered. And every food is covered. Clear, friends? That's it. That's about section 7, 1A. Are we getting clarity? All of us. Done? That's the story of this 7, 1A. Next session we'll talk in detail about section 7, 2A. Very, very important discussion we'll do. Clear, friends? That's all. Thank you very much. Balance will take forward in next session. Shiva Teja signing off. Bye-bye. Thank you.